Oh my God, he's driving me nuts. He got me out of the house before the snow. Between him and my son, you might think that they worked for the Weather Network. No, oh wait, you're looking at me. Who wants to look at me? Now, this park is a couple blocks from our house. This is in Marconi Plaza. This is where we have like all our festivals. John's done a couple of shows here. You know, it gets packed. And he just said, what are all those signs? I'm like, I don't know. Maybe they're left over from New Year's Day, the parade that we don't have anymore. He's like, well, come, let's go read them. All right. I'm not walking on this ground. Last time I was here, years ago, not that long ago, I'm running with honor. I'm like, come on, runner. I'm in the best shape of my life. I'm running with honor. I stepped on crabgrass and my foot went in the hole and it was backwards and upside down. Screaming. I got the leash wrapped around my hand. And you know what people were doing? They were taking their phones out and filming me. I had to call for help. I had to call for help. Okay? This is, who's that over there? Is that Christopher Columbus? I don't know, it's a big debate. They had him in a box for a while. You know, the whole statue thing. Oh my God. What are they? Well, here he is. He's going to tell me what they are. What are they?
Something I'm interested in.
What is it? Can I film it or no?
So whatever you want. I don't care. It's a public thing. I'm saying it's nothing.
Look at him. Hurry up. Rocky.
Children stuff.
Don't you love children? DJ's busy day. What the heck is this?
Okay. Have fun with
Welcome to the story trail through a collaborative partner with Kaboom. Too small to feel. Read by fourth playful. Oh my God, I'm too cold to read. I'm freezing. All right, let me see.
That's beautiful.
Have fun with your little ones.
Spanish, too.
Have fun with your little ones as you follow this story walk on DJ's busy day. Created by the Clinton Foundation's Early Childhood Initiative, Too Small to Feel, and illustrated by Nicole Wong 40. Let's talk, read, and sing together. I don't know, I guess they're doing stuff with kids in here. What's he so annoyed about? I hear my mommy singing in her good morning way. Wakey, wakey, sleepy one, it's time to start the day. But first, a hug. Hooray. Yes, start with a hug, I say. Oh, it's kind of like, what's his name? Dr. Seuss. Are we still mad at him too? Pick one, green. Okay, oh, it's really cute. It's a little storyboard. How cute. Hey, listen. You know, the kids will walk and read this because they ain't doing nothing today. They're sitting in front of the TV with their cell phones. Look at this one. Hurry up. Hurry up. Look. Oh, look at him. What are you doing? You should be hugging it. That's a great picture, John. Let me take a picture of you. I could barely see him. Oh, wait a minute. See, when we were walking here, I was talking about the fact that I'm getting a new, he moved. I'm getting a new, you moved, I didn't get you. Oh, what is that? Is that a video screen? What is it? What's this thing? What do we do here? What's that? Let's have a scavenger hunt. See, what we used to do when we went to camp, and we used to come down here in FDR, we would, I can't even read. Can you make up your own match 3 question? Listen, it's interactive, John. These kids ain't doing nothing.
Again.
But you know what we used to do?
I'm
The
an
camp
adult.
counselors. All right, well, it's not meant for you, and you don't have any kids,
Right.
or grandchildren. Listen, when we went to camp, we would, the counselors would hide things, and they would be like, they would write little notes, and they would say,
Yeah, scavenger hunt.
a scavenger hunt.
I'm familiar with it.
Well, at least they're doing something interactive, because like I was saying, the kids don't move no more. They're in front of the TV. I get so annoyed. I'm starting to realize why I don't watch television anymore. Here's where I fell, right here. Here's the scene of the crime. Right there. Look how beautiful it is. I was screaming, and all people were over here under the trees having a picnic, and they were filming me with my broken ankle.
They were filming you.
Poor Honor. He was whimpering and crying. I wouldn't let go of that leash. I said, as soon as I let go of this leash, all the pain is just going to come right out of my hand. Well, let me tell you, all the pain all the pain that I was holding in my life from when I was 5 years old came out of that hand. Because when, you know, all that pain sees an opening, it runs right towards it. Oh, there he is. He's still here. I thought he left me. This is a pretty, look at how pretty that is. Keep walking. Keep going. Keep going. He's afraid he's going to lose me. I really love the architecture of this park. And I'll tell you, when it's really hot, because I live, like John and he lives, John's house, John's house is a few blocks away. I live all the way down Broad Street, all the way down, going towards City Hall. I should go that way. You know, I'm a whole freak out now because I'm leaving him behind. They'll be like, where's she going? I'll show you City Hall. I did an unboxing, and I was telling you guys about something. I was surprised I found my Gladiator picture that I took in New York. There was a time though you couldn't come through this park by yourself. But I love the way it's structured. Like there's a path, there's trees like on each side. It's really pretty. And in the summer, like look at this. I'm so afraid to walk on this earth. I'm afraid I'm going to fall. You see how the trees are on both sides? So pretty. Look at those pictures. Beautiful. Where is he? There he is. I forgot what I was telling you guys. Oh, in the summer. If you come through here in the summer, I used to come down here, walk. I was walking everywhere, especially with Honor. Honor had a lot of energy, so I would walk him wherever there was any greenery, any you know, place that he could run in grass. And oh, you can't see City Hall from here, but this is our main vein. This is where you get off or get on the Woodman Bridge. There's another little playground across the street. You can't see City Hall. I don't think you can. What the heck is going on? How long has it been since I've been on Broad Street? A while. You can't see City Hall, but I live all the way down there, all the way. And I used to walk straight down Broad Street, and I would come here with Honor. I would come here and let him run around in the park. So pretty. I am glad that he got me out because I wasn't going out. I was like, no, it's freezing. Leave me alone. Leave me alone with this walking that you're doing. He gets up every morning, early in the morning, and he goes for these long walks. See how pretty it's structured with the trees? Look at that happy little squirrel running around. He don't know what's coming yet. He probably does. I got up this morning, I'm in the kitchen, and I have oranges because this one's eating oranges. He's buying all these oranges. He forgets that he buys them. He comes home with another bag. So I said, what are you doing with all these oranges, John? We got to make something, like melt some dark chocolate and I'll dip them or something like that. But there he goes. See, he's not paying attention. Where are we going? Where are you going? So I put them in a beautiful glass dish, all the oranges, and I put them on my windowsill in my kitchen where it was cool, you know? No room in the refrigerator with all the cooking. Hold on a minute. And I go near my window, and there's a squirrel trying to get, here's a sin. He was trying to grab an orange through the glass window. He scared me to death. I'm like, hold on, buddy, I'm coming. I got some blanched almonds for you. Look how fast they're driving. Where'd they go? Where are you going, John? Where is he going? All right, let me get my bearings. I don't even know if there's a game today. Look at him. I feel bad for these people that live down here because we're not far from the Link and the Wells Fargo. And what else is down here? What's down here? The Link, Wells Fargo, Lincoln Field, Wells Fargo Center, and what else is here?
Wells Fargo, Lincoln Financial Field, and
Right.
Citizens Bank Park.
That's what I thought, Citizens Bank. And I was like, nah, you're wrong.
Well, again, these are all brand new.
And when we want to see something, we walk down here.
When we were kids in the 70s, John F. Kennedy Stadium, which used to be Municipal Stadium. They named it after Kennedy after he was killed.
Yeah.
And
You wanna hold
what was
this?
Veteran Stadium, Municipal, JFK Stadium, and then the Spectrum was the other.
Well, the
venue
Spectrum, that was the shit.
there. Yeah.
That's where I saw my concerts. Who did you see first at the Spectrum?
The first concert I ever saw at the Spectrum, I was about 13 years old,
Yeah.
and I saw Kiss.
Look at you.
With the opening act was AC/DC with the original lead singer Bon Scott, and then honestly, I was too young to realize that at the time. I realized that
Look at how
afterwards.
cute. It's a Whoville. Wait a minute.
Cindy Lou Who. But they're all
The Grinch
There's
was
Cindy Lou Who
was
right
the
there.
Grinch big this year, or was the Grinch big? Look, they
Grinch
have a
is
little Grinch house.
The Grinch has always been big.
No, not
Really.
like this year. He
Well-
was huge this year.
Well, listen, they again, you're probably right that the marketing of the Grinch is probably much bigger than it's ever been, because I think it's, I don't know, like
So now,
I think it's
should we tell them what that is over there?
what?
That red and white building?
It's a cheesesteak place that's getting ready to open up. That's owned by Joey Merlino.
Where you going? I'm going near there.
This way.
I don't want to go by his place.
Just keep walking.
I don't like him.
Again, just keep walking.
Why do I have to go that way? You're taking me down to Chicky and Pizza.
No.
Well, look at all this
That's
traffic.
right. I'm going to make a right on Packer Ave. Correct. And then we're going to come through one of the tunnels, 16th or 18th.
Look, you can't even get by.
Really?
Yeah.
Is this how easily you give up? You can't get by this?
It's not giving up. It's I don't work harder. I work smarter.
Again, it's literally walking into the street.
Yeah. Where you could get
this
killed.
much, and she thinks it's too much.
All right, I'll show you that. Here you go. There it is, right there. Look. There you go. Right there.
Oh, what's up, Stevie?
And he knows somebody.
Happy New Year, pal.
Happy New Year.
Is that you? You put that up yet? Did you design it?
Oh, Stevie, Calabrese. How are you?
Yeah.
How are you?
Yeah, no pressure. Hey, guys, let's go. Yeah, you figure we so he got the whole thing. This used to be the garage. Yeah. So he's got this, and that's all the part of the thing. Yeah,
Sign looks great, Steve.
Here, sign on the other side.
Stevie's the guy in Philly. Stevie signs. You need a sign, you need Stevie.
Stevie signs.
You're the man.
How's your son going?
How you doing? And how's your mother? I don't like Joey. I'm sorry, I don't like him. Grew up with him, I don't like him. Anyway, it's a big story. Look it up, Google it. You'll find out what the hell I'm talking about, because I ain't talking about it. I'm leaving him in the dust. Come on, let's go. What's this piece of artwork? It's been so long seeing anything interesting, because I used to go down South Street all the time, and that's where like you had a whole big counterculture down there. You had what? I didn't realize it was Stevie until you said, "Did you do the sign?" I'm like, "Oh my God, it's Stevie Calabrese."
Well, all I saw at first was guys working. I realized I recognized one of them until I seen Stevie.
Yeah.
His son was a really good guitar player. I played. I think he opened up for my band one time. He said he ain't playing guitar no more. Now he's doing classical piano and he's
great.
writing music.
They were all really talented, the Calabreses. His
Well,
mother,
again,
his
you know,
mother was gorgeous.
Stevie's. You need a sign, right? And that is.
You need a sign.
Yeah, I think that's.
You need a sign.
Isn't that his company's name? You need a sign.
I think no. Isn't it just Stevie Calabrese?
I think he used to have a place on 11th and Snyder, and it was called You Need a Sign.
Oh, maybe. They were all really talented, the Calabreses. All of them. And his mother was gorgeous. I remember
it
his
was
mom.
Stevie Calabrese, Richie Calabrese. Was there a sister? Or no?
Patty?
I don't know.
We were just talking about Patty the other day. Patty Calabrese. We all
I
grew up
remember
together.
Patty Fortino.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Lori Fortino. Yeah, they had three sisters.
That was Patty Calabrese. Anyway, so we were talking about first concerts. John was Kiss. What were you, Kiss for what? Which
For
one
Halloween. A couple times I got dressed up as Kiss for Halloween.
Yeah, you
So
had
the other
great
thing-
makeup. You could have passed for the band member.
The other thing was one of my very, very first concerts.
We're cutting
I'm
up to
not
the...
talking about the first one. No. And he didn't want to see Kiss, so I had to get my cousin Jackie Butler's boyfriend, Joey Malone, to take me to see Kiss. But when I was old enough to go to concerts myself, I think two of the very first concerts I ever saw was Foreigner. They were touring for Foreigner 4, which would have been 1980 or 81. And then the other one I remember very, very early on was Billy Squier. So he was big then. He had that.
This is our big sports
He
bar.
had that big album out at the time, and every song on the album was on the radio. And he was really good.
This is our big sports bar, Chicky and Pete's. Right there. Huge. Huge. They're known for their crab fries.
I don't know. Are the Eagles actually playing today?
I don't know. No, you would see a bunch of tailgating going on.
they are.
Pastificio right there.
No, this place is full. They must be playing.
Nah. I don't think so.
At least I think they are. Look at all the people.
Oh,
in
mate,
here.
there's a stadium event permit parking sign out there.
Yeah, that means they're playing.
Yeah.
But the problem is they already won the NFC East, so they're resting all their starters. It's nothing.
You'll know as soon as you go by the stadium if they're playing or not.
They're playing. They're definitely playing today.
This is our
But
big.
it's
Well,
a
the lot is
meaningless-
packed.
It's a meaningless game, though.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't matter if they win or they lose. They're resting the second and third stringers.
So my first concert,
Oh, you had the best one ever.
well, yeah, I had the best one ever.
That had to be 73, 74.
My girlfriend's father worked for the stadium, and he came home. We were 12 years old, and he said, "You girls are going to go see
Yeah,
a
12
piece
years old
of
would have
history."
been- you were born in 62.
He was a security
So
guard
it was
there.
74. I think that was the year.
I don't even know how I got to go because my parents wouldn't even let me go see Love
I
Story.
think that was the year that the Rolling Stones.
I think I lied and said I was
Had
sleeping at
Stevie
Lorraine's
Wonder
house.
open
Hopefully my
up.
mother doesn't see this. But anyway, every time I see Lorraine, we go back to the same story. Remember when my father taking us to the Rolling Stone concert?
Sitting in the front row.
Front. Let me tell you,
So close you scared the bitch.
12 years old, the only people in front of me were the press. And we were so excited. It took him 5 hours to hit the stage. We were half dead by then. You know, we were like 12. And let me tell you, it was a total scene. When them lights went down, I was like, oh, we're sitting next to this real nice couple. They were in high school. You know, they were older than us, of course. And I was like, oh, I'm so glad we're sitting next to a nice couple. We were probably high from the residual weed in there. We didn't know what we were doing. What did I know? I was wearing Love's Baby Soft. And I can't remember the lip gloss I used to wear. Like, oh, I can't even remember. Anyway, he comes out. As soon as he came out, every woman in that stadium took her clothes off, including the nice girl sitting next to me with her boyfriend. And then she jumped on his shoulders. Me and my girlfriend are holding each other, screaming. Her father sees us. He's like, calm down, calm down, calm down. He's all like into it. And we had to leave. He took us out through underneath the stage. We had to go. We were traumatized. That was just what was going on, like the residual pot smoke, the naked women. But then, I'm going to tell you, Mick Jagger had something not so nice pop up out of the stage, and he was riding it and it was shooting confetti. Okay, you're all creative. Use your imagination. And me and her were screaming, and the lights hitting their faces. Oh, I said, that's it, I'll terrorize. Where's my Donny Osmond and Robbie Benson poster? I went home and hugged them to death. I'm a knucklehead. Oh, let me show you. Palladium. This is where John. John, the Palladium. I know, but tell the story.
What do you mean? What story?
I came here. I was so worked up after my father died. The funeral, everything. I can do everything. I kick into gear.
He was Scott's son.
I kick into gear when something has to be done. and I could do anything. But when it comes to, you know, leaving your loved ones for the last time, I bottomed out. And thank God I had all my friends around me, including John. And I got home and I just couldn't sleep. I couldn't rest. My girlfriend called me up. She said, I'm going to the Palladium to get my kids dinner. Why don't you meet me there? We'll have a drink. And I walked in and I saw my cousin. I don't think I could show you anything else. He's all right. He's waving at people. I saw my cousin sitting there, and Johnny then walked in right after all that. Like, I think we were all just really hyped up because everybody knew my dad and everybody loved him. He was really funny. My father missed his calling. He should have been on the stage. He should have been a comedian, my dad. He was so funny. And so I was there with my girlfriend and Johnny, and my cousin walked in. I had never been in there before in my life. So, wait, Johnny, where's the sign? The sign. Oh. This is 1731. They never look like they're open. I don't know what they're doing in here. I would be freaking out. It's 1731, right across the street from where we get all our meats at Lombardi's. And they do too. They provide the restaurant. Now we're going back home. Now I'm going to walk through the tunnel that sometimes Johnny plays in the summer. You know, it'd be. Oh yeah, they always have this lit. You think they sit out here?
It's too cold.
I was looking at the monster trucks.
Nobody's sitting outside even with a little fire.
Here's all the inflatables. They're all knocked over.
I mean, listen, we could light that fire pit in our backyard, but we still ain't going to go sit out in the yard.
I'm not going outside. Cold. This is it. You got me out now for the day.
It was too cold for the cat. The cat wouldn't go out.
We had the jacket on Foofy. He was like, "Get the hell out of
he
here!"
Still got the jacket on. We left the house. He still got the jacket on.
The two of you get lost. I ain't going anywhere.
With the jacket on, he still got it on.
I want to get. Where are we going? Through the tunnel? Through the tunnel.
You don't move fast enough for me. It's too cold out here.
Yeah, well, you're six what? And you got these long legs.
Listen.
Well, here, you hold the selfie
You got the
stick.
right one, Dreamer Designs. That's what you're doing out here is dreaming and making movies. It's cold. Walk. And, you know, I said let's go for a walk. Let's get some exercise.
This is how I walk. I walk this way.
It's too cold to be.
It's too cold to be out. My hands are frozen. What else?
Yeah, because she ain't got gloves on.
What else? I want to just show. I want to just show the tunnel and how we come out here.
I'll walk through the tunnel for you.
And sometimes Johnny likes the acoustics in this tunnel.
I play the guitar in here. Yeah, it's great.
And he plays the guitar. I have pictures. I have really great. I think that they fixed this tunnel up. It was a little bit. You would think it was grungy, but I think it was just artistic. And I took some great pictures of him with the light hitting the subway tile, and yeah, there he goes. He's off. He's running. This is his tunnel. Maybe he'll sing something. Yeah, he would come in here with his guitar because it's so cold, and then like in the summer the breeze comes through.
No littering.
Loitering, you knucklehead.
I know.
John, they cleaned this up. I'm going to take the pictures out that I took of you in here.
They must have brick-poured all
They
this.
did.
And they painted all this, and they put new light fixtures.
This is our great mayor that we have. I love her.
This tunnel is in March.
Sherelle Williams. Sherelle Williams, right? Is our wait.
Sherelle Parker.
Sherelle Parker.
The 16th Street tunnel has been upgraded like this one.
Sherelle Parker.
You know why? It's probably, what's her name? Barbara Capozzi probably got this done.
Yeah, she does a lot for this area.
Because everybody goes from Packer Park to the school and stuff, and she probably
St.
got
Richard's.
this done.
And here we are. We're out the other end. See?
Have you ever showed your members the outside of our house or no?
I don't think so. You take it. My hand's getting tired.
These trees are probably well over 100 years old, all in here. There's all kind of species and different trees. You see these ones here with the very coarse bark, and then this has the smooth bark. Smooth bark. You know, I really wish, I'm a city boy, I wish I knew how to tell the difference between, you know, oak, maple, pine trees and all that stuff. I don't really know.
I'm sure there's an app for that.
I'm sure there is. Basically, no, the other thing is this. It's a lot easier to identify the trees in the summertime because I think you look at the leaf of the trees,
yeah,
and then you can identify the tree. Like maple leaves have a leaf that looks like a maple leaf.
Let's walk this thing over here because I didn't show them last week. But
now we're coming up to...
Did you notice when we were at FDR all the chestnuts that were on the ground because they were chestnut trees?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, now we come to Frank Graniti's personal tribute to all the servicemen.
Right
All for one here. He's got all the armed forces flags up here.
Yep.
And this whole entire area here was done by one private citizen with help, but no help from the city. No help from the city at all. This is all done by one guy and people, friends of his who did the electrical work, did the brick work.
And then they just put these
all
up.
this.
They just put up all these posts.
Yeah, this now these here, each one of these is I'm going to go around because
right here.
No, you got to start from the beginning.
We're gonna go down.
No, you got to start from the beginning, Elisa. So these are all dedications to all of the servicemen lost in each of the wars, starting with the Mexican-American War, where we lost 25,000 dead, to the American Civil War, which is probably the greatest loss of American life because it was Americans versus Americans. We lost 520,000. American Revolution, we only lost 7,000 people because we fucked them British people up. Then World War I, we lost 117,000, where we fought alongside the Russians. And then World War II, we fought the Japanese and the Germans, lost 330,000. Korean War was actually, Korean War wasn't even a war, it was a conflict, they say, but 50 to 53, we lost 37,000 Americans. Now the Vietnam War,
wow.
Of course, I was born right before, what they call the beginning of these hostilities.
More than...
So first of all, the Vietnam War did not end in 73 because Saigon didn't fall until 75.
Yeah.
So that's actually a mistake. But we did lose 58,000 Americans in the Vietnam War. The Gulf War was a short one. Again, shock and awe. We only lost 147 servicemen, 90 to 91. Iraq War, 2003 to 2012. We lost 4,492 servicemen. And then the Afghanistan War, 2001 to 2021.
Really?
2,471. Okay.
18 gave all. 2023. Oh yeah, that was the.
That's probably the when they pulled out of the war in 2023 with these people. They left all our equipment over there, and 18 American soldiers or 18 Americans lost their lives.
I was just watching that whole thing on Sean Ryan before we went out the door.
Across the street.
This is our park and our pool, where they know us.
Cross over this way, babe.
They know us. We're in there as soon as the pool opens. It's a block from our house. I used to take Mr. Honor down here for long walks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There's our pool.
Honor was funny. He was such a little guy with the little short steps, but he never had a problem keeping up. In fact, Honor was the machine. He would just walk and walk and walk, but he also had the two-step snip method. He will walk 2 steps and then pull over and smell something.
2-step stop.
Yeah, but he had little short feet for he was a Yorkie, but he had never had a problem keeping up with you. He was always like he was a little dynamo.
He really was.
He really was, yeah. And then if he would also show his contempt for you when he would snort. He would go, he would snort and he'd turn around and then when he walk away, he had a problem with his back hip, so his hip would pop up in the air and he would walk away from you.
I have to say,
he would snort, sniff, turn around, the hip goes in the air, and away he went, Mr. Honor.
when the kids are all in school, sometimes I would go out for my walk. I would go get a cup of coffee, and I would come down here. I have a few of my self-care Sundays that I filmed in here. Because it's so quiet. I would get my coffee, I would sit down, and I would do my self-care Sunday. Yep. Those were the days. And, Johnny's just running.
We're waiting for
the corners.
we're waiting for the restaurant on the corner of our street to open up. We know he's going to open up in 2025, but he looks like he's still quite a bit of ways from opening. But we're very excited. We think his restaurant's going to be really good.
Now we're on
I think he's going to have a lot of business.
Oh my God! What is it?
And we're planning on being regulars.
South Philly Italian Kitchen on
I think
Instagram.
that's what it's called.
And what a hand this guy's got. Hands of gold. Can't wait till he opens.
And here we come for the very dramatic reveal of our house. It's coming up. And here we go. And so we go like this. And there you go. There you go.
There goes the boy in the house. Let's go see what Foofy's doing. You get to see my oh dear God, where am I? He shut the door. What is wrong with him? He's still not. Here's the little coffee station where everybody stops. They get chocolate. They get hot chocolate. They get coffee.
I'm going with milk chocolate caramel because caramel is my favorite.
We know. There's my little
Close the door.
what's it called? It's
Close the
closed.
door. No, it's not.
Well then close it.
This door.
There's my little Nordic Christmas village, and this is, I have an old Philadelphia house, and this was in my old Philadelphia house. It's actually a real coal oven, and what I do is I have candles in there, and when you light this thing gets so hot, so it will not only be pretty, but it will also heat this room. And then what I want to do here is, I just painted these doors. I have some pictures that I want to hang on there. Look up the steps, he's saying. Look. What are you crying about?
Because he wants us to take his his coat off. He don't like the coat.
No, he was a top tier.
Say goodbye, Foofy. Goodbye. Num num.
Num nums. Come on down, I'll take your jacket off.
There he is.
Sarah,
You hear him say no?
Here.
He got me out for a walk.
Relationship. I love seeing you and having you on the show.
And
every time you leave,
I can't do that.
pissed off about
I'm
everything
freezing.
we're talking about. So we had earlier this week. Actually, was
No
was
makeup.
This, week,
This one's still screaming now.
posted
Here he
something
comes.
About the Pentagon and
Here he
sending
comes.
you
Oh.
an email.
Oh, he can't walk in his
They
jacket.
don't
He can't walk,
appreciate
John.
you disseminating open source
He went and put this on for me to take it off.
information, and
Now you know what he
through
did?
proper channels.
Look.
What is?
See
So
that?
we're gonna dive into that. That's why.
That's
thank
right
you for
behind my
rushing
dad's
out there.
picture.
I wanted to get that. I want to get that immediately.
That's right behind
so
my
we're gonna
dad's
crank this
picture.
out in like 3 days. But
That's right behind my dad's picture because my dad's sign is he leaves a quarter. You see how many quarters? And then when I go to the cemetery, I take all the quarters and I put them in there. I put them in there. It's like a slot machine. My father's My father's resting place is like a slot machine.
All right, goodbye, everybody.
There's so many cool. All right, kids. This is it. My head. I'm going to sit down with my angel and continue doing her. I got to clean my windows. They still say happy holidays and
Cliffy, say hello. Cliffy, say hello to everybody. Okay, it's all right.
he don't want to. He wants to get down. You're insistent on holding this cat. He don't want to be held.
He likes it.
He's looking for a way out. He likes it. Put him down. I have to get a loose off my mirror. Alrighty. Warm and cozy if you're on the East Coast. I still don't believe we're getting a snowstorm. I still don't believe it, but they say we're getting a snowstorm.
You know what
So
we're getting?
What we
I'll tell you
getting?
what we're getting. Fried ravioli, that's what we're getting.
yeah, and I'm gonna go make fried ravioli. I should have made fried ravioli for everybody. Show them
Unless
how
you want to
I
make the pasta. We'll have
show them
the-
how I make fried ravioli. It's
we're gonna have
delicious.
the pasta with the arrabbiata sauce.
I'll take pictures. Maybe I'll go in the kitchen and maybe I'll keep recording, but we'll see.
There he is. See, he's rubbing up against me.
I'm just gonna hit the pause button. Good afternoon, everyone. It is 24 hours later. We never got to the fried ravioli because John decided that he wanted rigatoni and he won. But it's 24 hours later. There's our snowstorm. Yeah, okay. And we are starving because it's been a lot of work. And so I said, well, I told everyone that I was doing fried ravioli. And we're going to do fried ravioli under the disguise of diamond painting so that I don't throw my algorithm off. Diamond painting. We're diamond painting ravioli. Okay. This is not my recipe. I don't know what in the world ever, I don't know why in the world, I should say, not what in the world. I don't know why in the world I have never made fried ravioli. So this is not my recipe. This recipe comes from the Burrata Babe. I love her. I wish I still had my restaurants because I would have this girl coming down to Manhattan and coming to my place and we would be talking all things pizza and coffee and everything else. So this is her mom's recipe, but I know that she's going to be very proud of me because I have here the OG, like she says, the OG. I have the OG skillet, like your mother. I went out. I've never bought jar sauce in my life, ever. But Burrata Babe says vodka sauce. But I have been to Rayo's. I used to go to Rayo's whenever my father-in-law couldn't fill his table, because you need to have a table. You have to have a table. And the table is yours. Like, I think the table was his, like, the first Monday of the month or something like that. And if you couldn't go and fill that seat, you had to have somebody fill that seat for you. So I got to go to Rayo's a few times. You need to have ravioli that is thawed out. Now, these I put in the baggie because I had them all out ready to go yesterday, but then John said, no, I want rigatoni, and I was like, I'm not making rigatoni and fried ravioli, forget it. So you need them thawed out, and I like ravioli that doesn't have like a big, like it's sealed, like it doesn't have a big piece of dough on the end, okay? Get yourself prepped. If I could tell you one thing is prep yourself, because Burrata Babe doesn't cook. I cook. She don't cook. From what I see, she don't cook. And good for her. So I got my sauce, I got my eggs, I got my breadcrumb. Crack your eggs. Now I'm going to tell you something else that her mother don't do. Her mom probably puts a little water in her egg to break that that membrane up, that white membrane. I'm going to use, to make a little bit more richer, just a little, I would say like 2 tablespoons per egg. So I got 2 eggs in there. Let me put that away. And get my fork and whip your eggs. Turn. Oh, see, this is why I gotta get my new tripod. Eggs. Now, I'm going to also, something else OG that she would really appreciate. You have to follow the Burrata Babe, whether on Instagram or YouTube. I don't think she does. I think she does interviews on YouTube, but follow her on Instagram. She's a scream. You will be peeing yourself. I got the OG cheese shaker. Okay, all right. She would like that. So I'm gonna put oil in here. Regular vegetable oil. I'm using Wesson. I'm gonna put it in here. And what I love, you know, this stayed downstairs in my basement, this fry pan. And John kept saying, my mom's fry pan is downstairs. Bring it up. We'll use it during the, I'm like, I'm not bringing that thing up here. It's going to explode. It's too old. It probably doesn't work. Well, let me tell you, I brought this upstairs and I have not brought it down since. I do everything in here. I'm addicted. Let me put this on. There's like a little temperature on the side. It tells you what to do. Let me see, like, what would we say? Sausage, ham slice, hamburger, French toast, pancakes, grilled sandwiches. Well, I'm going to put it up like what I would say 350. Okay? Let that get warm. It's going to get warm real fast. I put everything in here. Let me tell you, I had a big toaster oven on my countertop. I haven't even brought it back up. For what? We got a big toaster oven for what? Because I can make toast. I butter my bagels. I put them in here. I toast them nice. I take them out. Scramble the eggs, throw them in, a couple pieces of sausage. I'm done. Like in 10, everything cooks really quickly. Like in 10 minutes, I got bagels, scrambled eggs, and sausage. All done. Okay? Canadian bacon, I should say. All right. So let me see how I'm gonna. I need to have like a conveyor line. Hold on. Okay, I have my little conveyor belt going. I'm gonna take my thawed ravioli. I dip it in the egg. Take it out. Right into the breadcrumb. I think I could do a couple. I not only love watching this girl, and she's just so funny. She's a funny foodie. That's the name of her Instagram. She's like, just a funny foodie. And she is funny. Let me get a spoon. She's like, just a funny foodie, and she is funny. You will pee yourself laughing. Some of the things that she manages to get in, and her philosophy with food is just so funny. And you know what I want to do? I think I'm going to add, because you know, you take a recipe and then you make it your own. I'm going to add a little cheese on this because I love having like a little bit of cheese on top of that. And I'm gonna put these in. I learned because I made these once already. I'm gonna put these in the ravioli side down because it'll go fast in here. So let me do a couple more. And I got the vodka sauce on the stove. Yeah, I got the vodka sauce on the stove. Now, I've never had vodka sauce, let alone had vodka sauce out of a jar. I don't know what's happening to me. She had me so crazy one day because her mom makes eggplant, and I've never breaded my eggplant, ever. I make eggplant, I fry it. I do it like my grandmother. I fry it, and then I put it in our, you know, like the Pyrex, and then I put sauce and just Parmesan cheese and layers of it, and it cooks like that. And I said to John, I feel like making eggplant. He's like, oh, all right, that's good. And I said, yeah, get me breadcrumbs. And he's like, for what? I'm like, for the eggplant. He's like, you don't bread your eggplant. I'm like, this girl's got me so nuts, I'm breading my eggplant. But her mom cuts it real, real thin, and she fries it in her OG pan over here. See, I forgot to put the cheese on. I'll put it on this. She makes it real thin, and she puts her cold, I think, Michael's of Brooklyn, because now I'm eating Michael's of Brooklyn marinara sauce. It's very good. It's very good. I'm interested to see how the Rayos, even though I've been to Rayos, I couldn't imagine eating their sauce out of a jar, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. But the Burrata Babe had a really good point. She said, you think I care? She said that the internet don't see me standing over her stove with a pot of sauce. And my girlfriend said that once, and I was hysterical. She was like, she's like, I'm not home. What do I got, babies? What do I got, babies with bottles in their mouth? What am I doing, stirring a pot of gravy? She's like, I'm out. You know, my girlfriend had gotten, you know, she was getting back out there to, you know, she had, you know, her and her husband had divorced, and, you know, she wasn't crying a river. My girlfriend never let anything grow underneath her feet, and I was like, where are you? She was like, I'm out. What am I doing? I'm out. What do you think, I'm crying a river? And, what do I got, babies at home, she said? What am I, stirring a pot of gravy? But the Burrata Babe said, she said, You think I care if the internet don't see me on the ricotta gravy? I eat jar sauce, and jar sauce has come a long way. And I said, you know, she's right, because my father's brother used to eat ragu, and it used to drive my aunt. My Uncle Georgie used to eat ragu, and it used to drive my aunt Millie nuts. She said, I'd be on this stove with this pot of gravy all day. He comes home with the brown bag. He thinks I don't know. He used to come home with a brown bag, my uncle. Not with liquor. Boy, he would hide the ragu. And he would sit there with all the seasoning. Oh my God, please, Uncle Georgie. Uncle Georgie was everybody's godfather too. All us kids were all related, and even the ones that weren't related to us, they're now cousins. They're honorary cousins because Uncle Georgie's their godfather too. We love our Uncle Georgie. We love our Uncle Georgie and Aunt Millie. So I said, you know what? She's right. I have that image of my uncle coming home with the ragu in the brown bag. And, you know, that's not what it is anymore. So, you know, if Rayo's has got jar sauce, maybe I should be giving this a whirl. You know? Who knows? But I'm going to see now. Well, I did try the Michaels of Brooklyn. And I just can't, like, for me, being a restaurateur and everything else, and you know, fresh, you know, San Marzano tomatoes, and I just can't get behind the jar sauce. It's good. I mean, it's good if you're in a it's good if you're having a party. You know, if I was going to do this for a party, I would take the Michaels of Brooklyn out, and I would get, you know, the marinara sauce. It's delicious. It really is. And she's eating it cold. She's crazy. This is all the breadcrumb I had left, because I made eggplant. And I thought I had bought. I did eggplant. I did bread it like a knot, like her. And I thought, oh, I didn't pick up breadcrumbs at the supermarket. What is going on? So I might be able to get a couple more done, and then I'll just have a few, you know, one night. If he wants a dish of ravioli, that's what I'm going to do. He'll get that. But who knows? I might just make it, but I don't want to force it. Oh my God, these are, when I had these the first time, I woke John up out of his sleep. He's like, what are you doing? I'm sleeping. You're always sleeping. My husband's nickname is Rick, for Rick Van Winkle. He's always sleeping. I'm like, you gotta taste these. And he was like, you got more? I woke him up, I stuck it in his mouth. He's like, oh my God, this is delicious. You never made these before. I'm like, it's the Burrata Babe. Burrata Babe. She's got me hooked, this chick. She's 38 years old. She eats in her car. She is so... actually has a tray that she puts in her car, that she pulls out of her car to eat. She's so funny. I love her. I love her. I like people that make me laugh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is he going to eat 7 ravioli on their own? Let me make a couple more. Usually I would tell you, dip with one hand, dip with the other. I'm trying to do nice over here because, you know, I'm on video, but this is life. This is it. Prep. Oh, just prep. That's the biggest secret that I could tell you. Whether you're diamond painting, get all your stuff out. See that little bag that I bought? I'm loving it more every day because all my stuff is in there. I don't have to dig through my desk drawer. Like you guys would see me open the drawer. It would be like chaos in there. I open the drawer. I open the bag. I'm like, oh, here's my pen. Here's my putty. Here's my tray. Here's my. I actually bent today, and I put washi tape on my angel. I'm on the 3rd row of the angel. Here he comes. Is that him? Is that you? Are you coming? What is that noise? What was that noise? Oh, I got a ghost. Talk about ghosts. I watched this girl yesterday. Now, I watched one girl in a van, right? I don't even know what her name is. And I was watching her, you know, I mean, come on, these things are all sponsored. Probably Yeti sponsors her or whatever. And this girl was in a van. The stuff that she had in that van was like $1 million, okay? She had the Yeti. She had, you know, she had a wood stove. You know, she puts this tent up, like, of course, like, we don't know, you go to break, and the guys come out of the woods, and they put this tent up. And I think that's a lot of fried ravioli. I don't know if my son's coming over. This is on low. All right, this is starting to get. Well, it's not off the heat, but not turn off the heat. Can I do it? Should I do more? I'm worried about John wanting something to snack on later. He can eat fried ravioli. All right. I'll see how far I can get with this breadcrumb. And so I'm watching this girl in a van, and so now I'm getting everybody that's in a van, that lives in a van. of course, my YouTube channel. Well, this one girl was coming through Pennsylvania. She was coming through Philly. And I think I'm not going to be able to do one more. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh, I got it in the egg, so I got to do it now. And she was like, what she does is she travels all over the world. And she was just coming back from Alaska. How she got in Philly, I don't know. I'll have to get her name. And she's like, I'm going to this very popular Airbnb. And wait until you see it. When she rolls up to this place, it's a shoe. Like the old woman that lives in the shoe, it's a shoe. Evidently, well, I don't know how she's not putting things together. Nobody's going to build a house that looks like a shoe. They were probably shoemakers at one time. There has to be some kind of... People just don't make a shoe house, or maybe they do. I don't know. But she rolls up, and as soon as I saw this place, let me tell you, I'm very intuitive. My stomach fell. I was like, I would not go in that place if I was her. And she's looking around this place, and let me tell you, of course I was right. They were shoemakers. Is that you, John? I don't know what he's doing in there. He's always walking up and down the cellar steps. I'm holler at him. Wash your hands. You're in my sink. So, okay, let's get this out of the way. We're done. John has got 3 raviolis later if he's hungry. He can eat 3 raviolis. He's got to boil them first. I got to tell him because he'll eat them just like that. All right. So, I see this house and I'm like, this girl's crazy. She's not going in there. Oh, she went. And it was a shoe. And it was a shoe family. He was a shoemaker. And it was called Haynes the Shoemaker. And his image was in stained glass, and just the way it looked, it was just spooky. It was just spooky. But when you went in, they had all the original stuff in there. Like I don't think they ever lived there. I don't know what the story was, but all the furniture was like from the 40s, the 50s. They had original newspapers, and there was just something really creepy about it though. But everything was adorable. Like if it was a museum or something, yeah, okay, but not to stay there. No. And I walked out of the room. When I came back, this girl was in her van. She hightailed it out of there. She's like, I know what I felt. I kept trying to tell myself that it was just, your mind's playing tricks with you, But she's like, I know what I felt, and I'm gonna bring this down because it seems a little high to me. And she left, and she said, I think the place was haunted. I'm gonna get some paper towels to put down. I'm going to make a couple because it's best that you eat these hot. I'm going to put my cheese on my ravioli. I'm going to put it on now. This is Pecorino Romano. I like a little. There you go. It's going to go crazy now. Just do it like that. I have to fill this up anyway. I got my grandmother's. I'll show you my grandmother's cheese thing. Where's grandma's cheese wheel? I got stuff in the pot. Where's my grandmother's cheese wheel? I don't know what my cheese wheel. This one's my grandmother's. It's a windmill. You turn it and the cheese comes out the bottom. But that's empty too. And I got a big bag of grated cheese in there. And nobody filled the cheese. That's from the party. Everybody used a lot of cheese. Oh, I can smell the cheese. 1, 2, 3. I think I'm going to make 9. I don't know who's going to eat those ravioli, but I'm just going to make 9. Because it's only me and John. We're not going to eat 9 ravioli, but... Oh my God. Here we go. Let me get the little dishes out. Get these little saucy dishes out. Get some sauce in there. And then I go see what he's doing. He's working up there. I think he's taking all my Christmas decorations down. Watch the ravioli. I can't find my tongs. I can't find anything in this house. All right. Watch the ravioli. Oh, I have eggplant in there too. No, they need a couple minutes yet. I'm glad I lowered it because the last time I think I cooked them too fast. Did I take it out already? Or did he eat it? Because he comes in here, he wants by me, he eats things and I don't know what he's doing. He must have ate it already. Did he eat the eggplant? He came in. He came in. I'm putting his name in Hoover. Why did I do the ravioli? I mean, with the, yeah, it's gone. I had eggplant out and he must have came in and ate it. He ate it cold. I had fried eggplant. I was going to fry it back up in here and let it heat up. See? Just a couple minutes more. I like well done. Okay. I can't believe he eggplant. I'm looking in the trash to see if it's in there and if I just didn't put it somewhere because I don't know what I'm doing tonight. I'm all over the place. He couldn't have ate that. He could have. But I can't believe he did. Maybe he did. It's still another bag. Oh wait, I didn't put it in a bag, that's right. I'm losing my mind. I didn't see him come by and eat eggplant. I made Burrata Babe's eggplant like her mother makes it too. Got my pecorino romano. Alright, look at how. Here we go. When I start seeing the edges crisp up, then I'm there. Oh my god, these were so freaking good. I put this one in last, but, you know, I love this pan. My mother said, oh, you know, I bought one for my girlfriend and her husband last year for Christmas, and he loves it. She said he takes it tailgating. I'm like, what? He takes it to tailgating. She's like, yeah, they plug it in. I don't know how they're plugging this in, but she said they plug it in, and she said it keeps things warm. See, that one could have been a little bit longer. Oh my god. Look at this. Fried ravioli. I'm telling you, I don't know why anybody would eat a mozzarella stick. I don't know why. Why would you eat a mozzarella stick? It's ridiculous. I'm taking all these forks and spoons out, and I don't know what I'm doing. Get my other one. Let me give the vodka sauce a stir. So nice and hot. I'll throw that off. I think that these are ready to come out. I'm not going to make the whole thing. If I knew my son was coming over, forget it. I'll turn this off. And I'll fry up the rest later. Oh, I can't turn that off. Wait a minute. First of all, it's not done. And I have the eggplant to throw in. I'm going to throw a couple pieces of eggplant in that I made yesterday. I cut them thicker than I usually do. It was fine. Well, her mother cuts them thin, so I really wasn't cut, you know. Got my cheese on top. But I'm going to heat them up. He's downstairs now. I'll have to scream for him. That was my ravioli busting. No. like I said, I like the crimped sides, and I like no dough around the edges, because we have a famous ravioli place here in Philly called P&S. Oh my god, this one even blew up a little bit. Called P&S, and they make homemade raviolis. Toludo's makes homemade raviolis. These are blowing up a little bit. I mean, that might be a sign that these ones are done. These are Celentano. I want a little bit more well done on those. All right. Put a couple pieces in because I had rigatoni made, and I'm going to make rigatoni with eggplant. Oh, see, look, they're getting big. This is interesting. Oh, they might be getting ready to bust. Oh, there you go. Who knew? Who knew that when they blow up like that, they're done? All right, get big. Just heating these up because they're done already. I'll show you my grandmother's windmill if there's anything in there. Say, look, this is an old Tupperware one. You take the bottom off, and then you spin the top like a windmill, and all the cheese comes out. I remember this from when I was a kid. I used to love to eat Sunday at my grandmother's because we all wanted to play with the windmill. It works even better when there's cheese in there. I think you could still find them on eBay. Because I actually went looking for a second one, knowing that, you know, if this ever breaks, I want to get another one. Look at how they blew up like little balloons. Johnny! What's he doing? Alright. Okay, let's turn this off. Let's put the eggplant away. I'm going to put the ravioli away. And I'm going to get Johnny to sit at the freaking table. I'm shaking. I'm so hungry. It's almost 3 o'clock. I didn't eat all day because we got busy, you know, in here. We got busy in here doing stuff. And I was like cleaning windows. I had all that writing on the window, you know, with the party. I had to get that done. My son will take these, and I wonder if he'll put these in the air fryer. He's an air fryer kid. He loves his air fryer. If he would stop over, he's probably not wanting to move his car at all. I don't blame him. He would be able to take these and air fry his ravioli. I wonder if I could. I don't know if you could refreeze these. I don't know. I wouldn't. I had fresh ravioli. Johnny! Come eat, babe. Johnny's already eaten, so you're stuck with me. Here's my vodka sauce. Here's my ravioli. Here's a piece of eggplant. Do you want a piece of eggplant? No eggplant. All right.
I have to.
I'm going to use the... Oh, let me... Now, if you had to make a choice, this is the vodka sauce. If you had to choose between... oh my God. If you had to choose between a mozzarella stick and a fried ravioli.
Fried ravioli, definitely.
I don't know where I've been.
But I would do.
I needed the Burrata Babe to show me how to make fried ravioli.
I would do
her
the
mother.
Mike's of Brooklyn marinara sauce stuff with this. I mean, not that I don't like vodka sauce is good, but
I have to tell you though,
I think the vodka sauce is better for it.
the ravioli that we got at ShopRite, I like better than these Celentano.
Well,
They were.
that's the other thing.
Andrea.
You have to.
Andrea. Oh my God, this vodka sauce is delicious. Where have I been?
You have to pick the right tools. I mean,
Oh my God.
we're gonna make fried ravioli.
Let me get the jar.
The ravioli that you use is gonna play a big part in how good it comes out. So.
Oh, my little birds are coming. They see me in. They see me in here. Rayo's homemade vodka sauce. Italian whole peeled tomatoes, olive oil, Parmesan cheese, whey, Romano cheese, onion, salt, garlic, basil, black pepper, vodka, oregano. Product of Italy. I'm not a jar sauce girl, but this, yeah, I'm not making vodka sauce. I hope you're cozy and warm. I hope you try this recipe. Let me know if you do. And I will see you, as always, in the next one. Bye.